What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great out there. So this is gonna be let's see, I think episode 4 with the FJ09. If you guys are missing some of that R1 build videos or anything, leave a comment in the suggestion below of what you guys would like to see with that bike. It's just sitting right there, and I am contemplating on what to do next. So leave me a comment below and tell me what you guys would like to see. I want to make videos for you guys that you guys enjoy, so definitely feel free to let me know. So we're here with the FJ09. If you missed the video where I went over how the dealership screwed me over and eventually fixed the bike into a safe and working condition, I'm going to put that link in the top right. It's a pretty crazy story, but thankfully it worked out in the end. But definitely check that out. And also, we threw on the Black Widow exhaust. If you don't know them, they're out of the UK. Their pipes just sound great on these triples. So the exhaust install, I'll also put a link in the top right of the description as well, in case you guys missed that. Today we're going to be putting on a Puig smoked windscreen. If you haven't ridden with a touring windscreen before, I mean, they're all different, but this one, because it's so high, and my other buddy who's gonna probably watch this video, told me and recommended that I purchase this one. But basically, it's so high that the wind just smacks you right in the face. So all you're getting is wind noise, on the side of your helmets. So we went with a little bit smaller profile Puig windscreen. It is a light smoke, so it will look a little bit better. And we're going to throw on some tank pads. I've done tank pad installs in a few of my videos, but if you have an FJ09 or a bike period, basically the methods that I use to put them on will apply to any motorcycles. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up for me, and let's get into it. So for the Puig smoked windscreen, like I said, we did a light smoke. I don't like the dark smoke. It's a little too dark for me. I like to see what's in front of me. So this is definitely a lower profile design than the stock screen. So hopefully the air won't be hitting me right in the face. Let's see what else we have in the package. We got something importante. So let's see what that is. Space so you can't return it. This is gonna be, I don't know. Some instructions. Literally, it's 4 screws. We don't need instructions. So let's throw this guy on. So literally, it's just 4 Phillips head screws, keeping it in place. Way easier than a Super Sport taking these off. I'll tell you that. Feel like plastic screws. Okay. I don't know, just the overall look of this thing, it's like, it's too much. It's too much for me, to be honest with you. I've, I had an MT09, the 2021, and I was thinking about putting a windscreen on it, but I'm not really a fan of the look. But this bike isn't really about, the super sharp look and the super sharp angles like I'm used to on my Super Sports, so, I think the Puig is going to give it a little bit more aggressive look than this kind of like shield looking thing. Also is a bit heavier, I'll definitely tell you that. We'll put that down to the side. And here is the Puig. So overall, I do like the look. A little bit more concave on the insides, so the air would pass around it instead of just like straight up into your face. Hopefully kind of hit the neckline as well, so it can kind of go through, the wind can go through the neck instead of right at your helmet. So for this, same process basically, but backwards. Compared to this, which I'm not sure if you can see, but definitely a lower profile. Gives it a little bit better look, I think. little bit more aggressive, not as obnoxious. I think the color of the tint that we did was a good choice. So we're gonna get off these stickers. And this one never likes coming off easy. So we got the light smoke Puig Windscreen installed. As you can see, it definitely transforms the front look of the bike. Looks more aggressive, looks more modern. Definitely digging it. It's kind of hard to see the level of tint, but I think this is like the perfect amount. If you get anything darker, I just don't think it's really safe, but hey, to each is their own. This is what I have on my R1, not this style of course, but this color tint. I actually really like it, so looks good. Happy with that. So as always, we went with the Techspec snakeskin pads. So this one's going to go right here, and then this one is going to go right here. So I recommend this on any bike. It is so crucial to have your legs being able to grip the inner section of the tank, especially when you're braking or in turns. If you're on two-up rides like I am, having that stability with your legs, because you do have the weight with the person behind you. Let's say you brake. Definitely good to have these on. So let's start by wiping everything down with isopropyl alcohol, especially the gas tank, because it probably has wax from being cleaned. So we're going to use 91%, but believe any kind of store grade alcohol you can use as well. So we're going to wipe down this section. Also this section down here probably isn't waxed, but just in case we're going to get it cleaned up of any grime, any dirt. So make sure this is nice and clean. So the gas tank itself is cold right now since it's a little chilly out. So we are going to warm it up. Lets the adhesive stick to it a little bit better. So we're just going to use a heat gun and warm it up for a little bit, and then we'll put them on. So what I love about these pads is that the adhesive is very easy to work with. So if you do make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. You can literally peel it back and put it back on and not lose any strength between the adhesive. So what I like to do is I like to find a sharp angle on the bike to start from. When you start with a curved edge like this, you will tend to mess it up. So I'm seeing a sharp angle here on the adhesive. So I'm going to start by just lining up this section right here. So we're going to go a little bit farther back, but I'm basically basing it off of this line right here. So now that I have the bottom section pretty much in line here, I'm just going to work my way up around the curved edge of the tank. Push it down a little bit. And there you go. It says to let them cure for, I don't know, I think 24 hours, but really, I mean, I've never had this stuff peel off. The adhesive's super strong, so sew this piece on real quick. Make sure we have the right one. And that is it. So same thing as before. Literally just peeling this adhesive back. Gonna line it up. Basically I'm lining up these two angles right here since it's nothing sharp here to work off of. So we're just going to see how you can just keep peeling it back and reworking it. That's what's really nice about this stuff. So we're gonna go down here. Peel this this side back a little bit. Want to go up a little bit more. And then there we go. So this bottom side panel is done. So the bottom side adhesive I definitely noticed was stronger, probably because it's not like a flat surface like the gas tank to adhere to, but it's following this line, it's following the top line. Actually, nope, I have to peel it back one more time. There we go. So that top line was just a little bit off, but like I said, this stuff you can peel it right back and you're good to go. It'll still be just as sticky as before. It's really good stuff. Have it on all of my bikes. Highly recommend it. Whether you have an MT09, an FJ09, FZ09, MT10, I mean any bike really. It's a great company. And that's the left side. So let's do a time lapse of the right, and then the tank pads will be done. So before we end the episode, just a quick little job that we're going to be doing. So these emblems used to be silver. The bike sat out in the sun, so they turned yellow. These are not gold like the 60th anniversary logos, emblems that they're putting on. The, what is it, the R7 and the R1 right now. So we got OEM replacements to be silver. So we're going to have to heat this up, get the adhesive softened up, pull it off. And then we have some OEM replacements right here, just like they used to be on the bike. We just got done installing the emblem. Looks pretty good, so we're gonna do the same for the other side. I'll save you guys that footage, and that's pretty much it for tonight's episode. Alright guys, just to recap what we did today. So we got the Puig light smoke windscreen, definitely a lower profile. Digging the look, fixed the fake Yamaha emblem that was trying to be a 60th anniversary edition, but it's not, so we're back to silver OEM. And we also have the tank pads right here, the top and bottom, so those are looking pretty good. Excited to use those on my next ride. And also there's that Black Widow system I was telling you guys about, so I'll put a link to that video in the top right in case you're interested in looking to that install. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. So just remember, if you have an MT09 or an FZ09, or if you have the new Tracer, you know, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing to this bike, or that I've done in this video or the previous videos, it's all pretty much similar. It might be in a different place, but pretty much the techniques that I'm using or the parts that I'm putting on, you could put them on your bike as well. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Also, for the guys who are looking for R1 content, the bike is literally right back there. I don't know if you can see it. So leave a comment in the section below of what you guys want to see with the R1, and we'll see if we can make it happen. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Please smash that like button. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers, so I'm super stoked about hitting that milestone. The channel's come a long way. I've just had a blast doing it so far. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and ride safe, and we'll see you next time.